Well, last month we told you about Ryan Wanless, a Sioux Falls man, taking on the Iditarod Invitational.
Competitors in that race set off for Nome last weekend ahead of tomorrow's last great race.
However, Wanless isn't the only South Dakota native to take on the Iditarod Trail.
In this week's Flashback Friday, I take us back to 2003 when a Flandreau native once again took on the Iditarod.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
From Willow, that is Vern Halter at Iditarod 2003.
The Iditarod is like no other sporting event. This year's mush parallels no past Iditarod. Fairbanks to Nome, a wicked curve, but Flandreau native Vern Halter didn't lose any sleep.
Worry's not going to do you any good. If the team's clicking and I'm clicking, I could usually expect to be up front. And then, of course, you want to make your own breaks.
Alaska's weather and the Iditarod race trail are out of whack. Experience pays, but every musher's a contender. So is this Vern Halter's year?
I'm pretty positive, but I can't say that, this is definitely top 5, this is a win, because I tell you, it's an open ball game this year. There's a lot of variables. I would think if it's blowing, snowing, tougher trail, usually I do a little bit better. And I think this type of team I have would do better. I think a flat-out speed race where I trained them in hills and using a little bit bigger dogs, I will get smoked by some teams.
Feast or famine, that's why they run the race. Battling the world's elite mushers, extreme elements, and unfamiliar surroundings, the one thing Vern's sure of is dogs.
If I try to stop, they all start barking and jumping, and they have fun, they enjoy themselves, which means they're in good shape. They're very good eaters, they have good feet, and they've been together, this same group, and so I'm very high on them.
If you want to see more stories from our archives, go to KELOLAND.com and search for Flashback Friday.
Now, when you were there, you had kind of a crazy itinerary to follow because of the weather
they were
conditions.
lacking snow down in the Anchorage area, so the official start was moved up to Fairbanks, which hadn't happened for decades and decades prior to that year.
Yeah.
So, we were in Anchorage for a few days and then flew up to Fairbanks for a few days and then back to Anchorage. And it was a bit of a whirlwind, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sure looked like it, yeah.
You've been there before.
Yeah, I was there a few years before you. I got the chance to sit into the sled and ride with the dogs.
I did not get that chance. But
It was fun. I'd highly recommend it.
Well, they have plenty of snow up in Alaska for this year's Iditarod, and here at home, pretty much nothing, Scott.
Well, I think there were years prior where they had to bring truckloads of snow in for that race. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, for the ceremonial start in Anchorage, they often have to do that, bring in.
And they've been bringing in truckloads of snow for the snowmobilers, I think, in town this weekend, right?
Yeah, and I think they kind of have to. I don't think we're going to get any help. In fact,